If people are willing to spend money to fly, would you be willing to spend extra money to have an adult-only plane? When you're going to places that are really long to get there, some people don't have the sense to say, you know what, my kid's too young to do the trip. So if it's over a certain amount of time, I think that there should be adult only and family.
So if you are one right now, like me, like a few years ago with kids, I'm taking family. And therefore, when I take the family flight, I know full well that there are going to be babies, there are going to be toddlers, there's going to be noise, you don't know what's going to happen. But if you're a person who doesn't have kids, who's young enough, like 18 and above, and knows that they're going to be going on a trip that's going to be like
24 hours,
5,
12
6,
hours.
10 hours, I think you have a right to pick that without getting charged extra.
Yeah.
These airlines they're killing us. Yeah. Like, what, are we going to go with no clothes? How are you going to charge for, like, I should get my baggage, at least one bag for free. I'm paying a shitload of money. I shouldn't have to pay to book my chair. What's my plane ticket for, right?
That's what the plane ticket is.
Yeah, like my plane ticket is a seat on, and you guys used to just book it for us. Now we can book ourselves, but what are we getting charged to do that for? I'm doing the work.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't get it. What, am I gonna go travel to Jamaica without clothes?
No, but my issue is that when I'm flying, because I go all over the world, every year I go somewhere different, and sometimes the flights are short. No problem when it's short. Sometimes the flights are longer than 8 hours. And I find it very annoying because I walk in and I literally am 5'0". I can fit, but the people like my son who are 6 feet, there's nowhere to go. It's too cramped, number one. And then you've got people who don't know that sometimes if it's over 10 hours, maybe you shouldn't bring a toddler with nothing to do. And then when you're trying to sleep, like constant, and we've all had our kids, it's not their fault, but I'm saying perhaps when it's a long flight like that, perhaps we should separate it and say family only and adult only, because it's very, very hard to pick up the day and you have no sleep at all. It's just a thought, to fly or not to fly.
It is a luxury, but I think if that's a possibility and people are willing to pay it for the longer trips, 100%.
I would pay extra.
I don't think it needs to be like that when it's a few hours.
Yes, I agree,
right?
yeah.
But when you are going through time zones and there's going to be a lot of jet lag, when you have a toddler or a baby and it's like an 11-hour flight or a 24-hour flight, some people have to bring their kids with them.
Yes.
But for the person who doesn't have the kids, it's excruciating. It's not the kid's fault that they have to be stuck in a plane with a bunch of adults with nothing to do, but it's too long for them. And it's too long for us who are trapped in the plane with them. Because you can't sleep, you can't do anything. Yeah. So I would agree with it.
When it's a certain amount of hours and you're trapped in a plane and you know that once you get to your destination, you gotta push through because it's not the same time zone and you can't sleep at all because of the noise on the plane, I would pay extra, because when you don't sleep, it becomes a really long day.
A family-only plane would feel less judgmental. They would probably be able to relax a little bit. Yeah. God knows I know. I was always stressed a bit traveling with my small kids because I don't want them to disrupt everybody, but it's a little stressful, and I get that. But if that's a long, long trip, it might be better for them to go with other parents with small kids, so it can be loud together and nobody feels bad about it.
So we'd love to know your thoughts. So how many people would agree to pay a little bit extra to have an adult-only plane for those long vacations?
I would.
Yeah, I'm a parent too, and I guess I've been there, done that, so now I want to pay for the luxury.
If you agree with us, comment below. Like us on all the social platforms.
Yeah. See you next time on Twin Talks. Booyah!